I'm now going to cover the topic of how to program the Xoro 8010 digital terrestrial receiver. So when we turn on the box, it boots up, and the very first menu we'll see here, and it'll say bienvenue, okay, which I think means welcome, but the first one is choice of language, okay. So we simply arrow over, and we want to obviously change this to English. So then we're flick to English here. So we just go down through, and we just want to quickly flick the country. It says France, so I think you're best to flick to other here, okay, because I think it'll do a more comprehensive search. It comes down here to the Greenwich Mean Time +1. Well, no, we're not in continental time, so we'll go for 0 here. So then we'll come down to resolution, auto, that's fine, antenna power off, that's fine as well. We're not using a mass and amplifier or anything like that. And automatic search or manual search. If we know the actual frequency, we can just come along, we'll say, and we could choose channel 45 if we live in Leinster, you know, from Leinster or whatever like that. Or if we're not certain here, or there might be a range of transmitters, what we can do is we can just come along here and just go for automatic search. So we'll just press the OK button here. And what's going to kick off here is it's going to start from cover the top part of the VHF, so VHF 3 channels, and then it'll jump now in a second up to the start of the UHF channels, and then they will cover the UHFs from the very bottom, from channel 21 all the way up to channel 68. Now what it's going to do here is it'll flick through each of the transmitters. It's going up in 8s, okay, so that's the bandwidth, and it's just testing each transmitter. So this is relatively quick process. The whole thing is probably going to take about a minute and a half, I suppose, okay? So I would expect fairly soon now we'll come across the first transmitter, and what I'll normally do is it'll pull in 7 television channels and 10 radio stations, okay? So we'll just see here now. Okay. So you can see there it's pulling in a number of television channels, and then also a range of radio stations as well, okay? So that's it anyway, and it's just worked through the whole process there. So if we go here then and press the channel things there, we can see that there's a total of 7 television channels after being added on here, and then a total of 10 radio stations. So that's it, a full overview of how to install use automatic install for programming in all of the Irish channels onto this Xoro receiver.